In the hush-hush world of military technology, few things capture the imagination like a supersonic missile streaking across the sky. Today, we're diving into the realm of airborne firepower to compare two such marvels of engineering, Russia's KH-58 and India's Rudram-1. Both are designed to obliterate enemy radars, those electronic eyes and ears that are crucial in modern warfare. These missiles aren't just about brute force. They represent a cat-and-mouse game of electronic warfare, where survival depends on outsmarting your opponent's defenses. The stakes are high. These missiles can shift the balance of power in a conflict, blinding an enemy's air defenses and paving the way for follow-on strikes by friendly aircraft. Imagine a sudden storm of these missiles, each honing in on its target with deadly precision, turning the enemy's carefully constructed radar network into a chaotic symphony of sparks and shrapnel. It's a scenario that keeps military planners up at night, both in anticipation and in dread. The KH-58, a veteran of the Cold War, relies on a technique called passive radar homing. Think of it as a heat-seeking missile. But instead of heat, it chases after the radio waves emitted by enemy radars. It's a clever system, allowing the missile to stay stealthy by not emitting its own signals. However, it has its limitations. The KH-58 needs to be pointed in the general direction of the enemy radar by the launching aircraft, and it can be fooled by sophisticated electronic countermeasures. The Rudram-1, on the other hand, represents a new generation of anti-radiation missiles. It boasts an active radar seeker, meaning it emits its own radar signals to search for and lock onto enemy emitters. This gives it a significant advantage in terms of range and accuracy. The Rudram-1 can be launched from a greater distance and can even engage moving targets, making it a more versatile weapon in today's dynamic battlefield. The KH-58, with its range estimated to be around 120 kilometers or 75 miles, can strike enemy air defenses from a respectable distance. This allows the launching aircraft to stay outside the range of many shorter-range air defense systems, enhancing its survivability. But the Rudram-1 takes things up a notch. While its exact range remains classified, reports suggest it can reach out and touch targets over 200 kilometers or 125 miles away. That's a game changer. It gives military planners the option to launch from safer distances or even from within their own airspace, minimizing the risk to valuable aircraft and pilots. The KH-58 packs a punch with its 148 kilogram or 326-pound warhead, more than enough to turn a radar installation into a smoldering crater. The missile's high speed ensures that even if it doesn't score a direct hit, the explosion will still inflict significant damage on nearby equipment and personnel. The Rudram-1's warhead is smaller, estimated to be around 68 kilograms or 150 pounds. But what it lacks in sheer explosive power, it makes up for in precision. The missile's advanced guidance system allows it to home in on vulnerable parts of a radar system, maximizing the damage inflicted with each strike. The KH-58 has been around the block a few times, having been integrated into a variety of Russian aircraft, including the Su-24 Fencer and the MiG-35 Fulcrum. It has seen action in several conflicts, most recently in the Syrian civil war. The Rudram-1, being a newer system, is currently deployed by the Indian Air Force on its Su-30 Mki flanker H fighter jets. However, there are plans to integrate it onto other Indian aircraft in the future, including the indigenous Tejas light combat aircraft. So, which missile reigns supreme in the battle of the skies? Like most things in the world of military technology, the answer is, it depends. The KH-58, with its proven track record and larger warhead, is a formidable weapon, especially against older radar systems. It's the battle-tested veteran, a reliable workhorse that can deliver a devastating punch. The Rudram-1, on the other hand, represents the cutting edge of anti-radiation missile technology. Its longer range, greater accuracy, and ability to engage moving targets make it a more versatile and potent weapon in many scenarios. It's the young upstart, eager to prove itself in the heat of battle. Ultimately, the effectiveness of either missile depends on a complex interplay of factors, including the specific radar system being targeted, the electronic warfare environment, and the skill of the pilots and mission planners. One thing's for sure. In a head-to-head matchup, you wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of either of these supersonic screamers.